All right. I think I'm live. Hello and welcome, everybody. We'll wait a few minutes. We'll let some people get into this stream. Until then, give everybody a few minutes to get in here. But I'll talk through kind of what y'all may have missed in the interim. So, if you missed the end of season one, I'm not going to spoil anything for the most part. I'll try not to. Go back and watch the last episode. Um, what you probably saw, we made the NCAA tournament. That was awesome. And we got lined up with Arizona in the first round. We were a 12 seed. They were a 5 seed. Go watch that video if you haven't seen it yet. We won the MAC tournament, so we got in as an automatic bid. I don't think we would have gotten in as an at-large. However, Miami, I believe, who was in the MAC, made it as an at-large. So maybe we still would have gotten in, but we were your MAC tournament champions. I would say overall, a successful season one. We graduated 2 seniors. We had 3 seniors on the roster. I figure out why we didn't graduate all 3. We had one that transferred in, and I couldn't use him all season, and I was super confused why not, and it's because he was sitting out a redshirt year as a transfer. So Tremaine Galloway is back on the roster, so we have another point guard. I don't expect to see him get a ton of playing time, but it's another option. But we graduated TJ Blue, our starting center. So he had a pretty solid senior season. He was a big piece for us. Got a lot of rebounds. Wasn't a huge scorer, but he had his moments for sure. Had some big games down the stretch. Even in our conference tournament, I think he scored 5 or 6 points in the last minute to win us the semifinal of the championship. I can't remember entirely. But he is graduated. And then Raheem Sykes, a backup center who didn't see a lot of playing time, but we tried to work him in there in spots. He's graduated as well. So if you watched the last episode, we had some challenges in recruiting. We were trying to recruit to fill these spots, and it came down to the wire at the very end. And if you saw the episode, you saw that we did get the guys we were looking to get when it was all said and done. We got them by the skin of our teeth, but we had guys dropping off our board left and right. But my plan for this stream is I want to play our season opener against Murray State. I want to show you guys the roster, show you guys who we're recruiting, maybe do a little recruiting, and if we have time, we'll probably won't play this Niagara game, but we have a Thanksgiving tournament, and so might play the opening game of that against Mississippi Valley State. But let's take a look first at our roster. So you'll see a lot of familiar faces as well as some new ones. Max and Drew both got a pretty sizable boost in the offseason. Max is now a 79 overall. Drew is now a 78. So pretty good boost. Drew, I believe, gained some weight. I don't think he was 201 last year, which is good because he needs to fill out a bit. Here's our first new player. We got Dave Rowe. He's a freshman point guard from Nigeria. He's a 73, comes in as a 73 overall. So it came down to the very last day of recruiting for Dave. I wasn't sure we were going to get him. I kept cycling in and out backup options because the backup options just kept committing to other schools. So we ended up being the only school that offered Dave a scholarship, and he comes in as one of our top players. So I didn't expect him to come in as a 73. We can just take a quick look at his ratings. Like his shooting, I think it's pretty good. His speed is really, really solid. So I'm excited to see what he can do. I'm expecting to run some 2-point guard lineups here and there. But he'll definitely be worked in early and often. Yeah, as you can see, he was a 3-star recruit. Wasn't ranked as a foreign recruit, but you'll see a heavy foreign flavor on this roster, especially after this last recruiting class. On top of Dave, we also got Raynal Cool. He's a 6'4" freshman, small forward from Puerto Rico. Like I said, big international flavor. Pretty solid player overall. He's a 4-star recruit. He came down to the end. I really didn't think we were going to get him. We ended up being his only scholarship offer. Rutgers came on late. They didn't offer him a scholarship, and he ended up committing to us. but his shooting numbers are pretty good. He's just a solid across the board player. Defensively, he's pretty solid. So excited to see what he could do. A little bit of improvement is probably needed on the dunking, but otherwise, his speed's relatively good, so he's decently athletic. And I think he's the most clutch player on our team as well. So, Seth, obviously we know Seth. I'm still thinking Seth is going to be a starter, at least to begin the season. I'm going to try to work in the freshmen as much as possible. So I think I'm going to bring Dave and Raynell off the bench. I will be starting our new center, Leo Nelson from Sydney, Australia. He will take over as the man in the middle for TJ. I thought about continuing to start BA, but there's just a pretty big skill gap. I still expect to see Akers getting plenty of playing time, but I'm really excited to have a 6'11" starting center as opposed to a 6'6" starting center. So we'll see what Leo can do. He was a 3-star recruit as well, so we actually did pretty well in recruiting. It just took us till the final day to actually get commits. So we had one commit previous to that, but all the way to the final day. So he will not be redshirted. He's going to play. Dakari, I don't know how many minutes Dakari is going to get this year. I like Seth, and I like Raynell in front of him. So, I think he'll get some minutes, but it'll probably be a little more sporadic, and he wasn't playing a ton towards the end of season 1. Phillip's going to get a lot of minutes at power forward as our backup to Drew. He's also going to play at the small forward spot. I like his versatility, being able to shoot outside, obviously the size. So we'll see what he can do. I'm expecting to see some growth here in year 2. JC, I'm expecting to still start Ricky at shooting guard. I expect JC to back him up, but I'm also thinking we're going to run a good number of 2-point guard lineups. So that's definitely going to affect, JC's playing time, but he's one of our best defensive players. So, we're definitely going to end up using him, as a result. Jalen's going to be our 3rd point guard. I think we'll see less of him this year than we did last year as a result. Ricky, we're still going to see Ricky. Hopefully the shooting gets better this year. I was looking at his stats. He shot it well in sim games. So I think he shot 35, 36% from 3. So field goal percentage wasn't good. We're still going to start him. I don't know if he's going to start the whole year, but he'll start. I want to give the guys that were on the team last year kind of a leg up in terms of starting, and we'll work the freshmen in slowly. BA is still going to get plenty of playing time as our second center. Tremaine Galloway, here's the guy that was on the roster last year. He's a senior. He's a transfer from Little Rock, who we're going to play this season. So he should get an opportunity against his old team. Try to make sure he gets some playing time in that game. I don't think we're going to see a lot of Tremaine, but, if the point guard play just kind of goes in the toilet, maybe we'll bring him out. He's a senior, so there should be kind of a steady hand for us, hopefully. Sam's still on the roster. He's a senior now, senior walk-on. Probably won't play a whole lot, but here for moral support for the brothers. Chris Stone, here's our 4th freshman. It's a 6'9", freshman center, almost 250 pounds from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He's going to redshirt. So I like what Chris is probably going to bring for us long term. I offered him a scholarship in case we weren't going to get Leo Nelson. So he was kind of an insurance policy, and he accepted it on the spot. So we're going to, it was a committable offer. So we're bringing him onto the roster. And then we got one more walk-on, Rashawn Iguodala. Love it. I don't know if he's related to the real Iguodala. But don't foresee him getting a lot of playing time. Obviously, he's gonna redshirt, but maybe towards the end. F potential, probably not. But that's it for our current roster. I'm gonna take a quick look through our kind of recruiting board. So I'm looking for 3 recruits. 2 of them are gonna be shooting guards. One's going to be a small forward. I'm hoping for a little bit of a tweener, small forward, power forward type mix. But I'm going to recruit one freshman shooting guard and the one JUCO transfer shooting guard, just so I can kind of space out the age gap, so we're not recruiting two shooting guards in a season from here on out. So because we have both Ricky and JC both graduating, so I want to bring in two. So right off the bat, we're looking at Joe Attaway. He's 6'3", shooting guard from Chicago. He's a senior. He's a 4-star recruit. We were on him last year, so he might look familiar. We're third on his board. I think we can potentially beat out the schools that are interested. I don't know if the big schools are going to come in late. That might, kind of start causing problems. But as soon as I'm able to offer him, I'm going to offer him. So I don't think it lets me do that till the first recruiting window. And then our second on our board is Herman Johnson. This kid's a stud. I don't think we're going to get him looking at his board. He's got 8 teams interested. Obviously, 0 have offered him scholarships. So maybe we can come in late. He's a world recruit. We had some success with that before, so I want to keep that going. Leo Wren is another option at shooting guard. We're second on his board, just behind Clemson. I don't know if we're going to beat Clemson out, but he's also really good. So I'd be pretty happy with any of these 3. We got 2 kind of backup options in Seamus Stokes and Keonta Stevens. And then as the JUCO player, we're looking at Ernesto Radford first and foremost so far. He is a pretty good player all around. Kina Mombule, I think is how you probably say that, is another option for us. And we got a few backup options. And then at small forward, we're looking primarily at Chauncey Webster. He was on our board last year as well, so he might look familiar. I think we got a shot. Obviously, nobody's offered him a scholarship yet. We're kind of behind his top schools, but none of those are super big names. So I think we got a shot with him. Looking at Dwayne Worthington as well. I don't know if we're going to beat out Indiana and Purdue, but he's a pretty solid player. And then we got some backup options here in Petey Giddens and Armand Granger. So that's kind of what we're looking at so far, in addition to Roberto Emerson. We've had him on the board since last year. I don't think we're going to get Roberto. He's got 44 schools interested. He's got Louisville, Maryland, and Duke at the top of his board. But he's a local kid, and we're going to pursue him as a result of that. But with that, I don't think we're missing too much. Let's simulate ahead to the Murray State game. Do you want to make cuts or adjust red shirts? No, I already did that. And let's take a quick look at Murray's roster real quick. I believe they're in the Ohio Valley. So it looks like we're quite a bit better than them. Their best player is Dominic French from Detroit, actually. 69 overall shooting guard. A lot of 60 overalls, even some 50s. I don't foresee us having too much trouble with these guys. Not a lot of shooters on the roster, save for Shaq Sanders. So we'll have to watch for him. But I don't expect it to be the biggest challenge. Out of curiosity, I want to go back to the MAC and just see kind of where our roster stacks up to the rest of the league. It's got 2 high 70s, 4 players in the 70s. We're definitely, at least from the looks of things, kind of maybe the best roster in the league, on par with the better rosters in the league at the very least. Yeah, I would say, probably the best roster in the league at this point, with some of those recruits we were able to bring in, but at the very least in that top tier. So we'll see how we do. I'm sure we'll drop some games in the MAC, but should be a pretty good run. Maybe we can end up regular season champions. A lot of that obviously depends on how well the group, sims through the season. That's not me controlling that. But I got high hopes. So, all right, let's get to the game. Let's we're gonna mess with jerseys now. Let's wear the homes. I don't know if Ricky's gonna start the whole season. I feel like every single time we come into a game, we have a little bit of a mismatch for the other team. Definitely got a weight advantage on Drew. I like the size advantage we have now at center, though. That's exciting. Not used to that. Let me know in the chat if the volume is not great. Happy to fix it. Here, I'm going to check on it real quick. All right. I got to turn off the volume on my end. Otherwise, I can hear myself, which is horribly annoying. All right. Team looking okay in warm-ups. Let's get into the matchup, though. I'm excited for Season 2. This should... I have high hopes for this group. Man, we're still losing tips. All right. They're going to count that? Yes, they will. Max with the first bucket of the season. Potential for an and one. Okay release. Still makes it. That's what we like to see here early. I feel like we were a slow starting group last year. See if we can kind of change that. Oh, big swat. I think that was Drew. Camera's focusing on Drew, so might have been. Could also been Leo. All right. 3-3. All right, Max. Beating him down the court. Beating him on the court and dunking on two dudes. That's what we like to see. I don't know if he dunked on two. One of them was a bit behind him, but we're just going to say he dunked on two dudes. All right, Max got the rebound anyways, despite the over the back.
Substitution on the court.
Oh, Leo had Ricky wide open. Drew faded a little too much. There we go. Oh. All right. Murray's hanging tough early. Max to the rim. Making him pay. He's got all 7. Man, he's tough. He's real tough. Can you make another one? Reverse! Now he's got 9. Strong start to the junior year. Alright, now can Drew score? Big dunk! Shorter boys popping off early. They got all the points. Now EMU's going to that 1-3-1. I feel like the worst teams we played at the beginning of last season had some real challenges with that. All right. Seth and 1. Let's go. The boys are playing well. I think we made like our last 5 shots. All right, here comes Dave Rowe. His first minutes of his career. Perfect release. Squad's looking really strong. All right, we got a rebound. We finally got some size, guys. We really need a rebound. Oh, nice backdoor. Beautiful pass. All right, you're just going to give him the dunk? All right, he'll take it. And they're calling timeout. That was horrible defense. That was really horrible defense. All right, we got Raynell in now too. We'll play it like this. Put in Brandon.
Substitution on the court.
We're going to mix up the lineups a little bit more here early in the season. Try to work out the kinks. Give guys opportunities, and then we'll tighten up the rotation late. There we go. Great defense. Oh my goodness. Seth just lost the ball. He's just lost the ball. I don't know how I feel about Dave Rowe being 33. We might need to change that. Oh, it turns it over. We get the rock back. All right. So it works out in our favor. There we go. Seth just overpowering in the post. He's got a little post game. We didn't flash it too much last year. But if he gets a mismatch, he'll bury somebody below the rim. Oh! Brandon, you gotta foul him harder than that, bro.
First team foul.
Right now! He's got a little bit of a funky jumper. Seth, bang. When in doubt, give him the rock. 3-level scorer. Seth, nope, can't get it to go. Oh, right now fouls.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
All right, bringing in a different group now.
Foul call.
A little over the back.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
They got 4 fouls. Let's see if we can get him to 7. JC taking the open opportunity. Calling timeout. I don't know if I necessarily want to sub. This group hasn't been in long. It's a pretty small group. Start pressing after baskets. If we're gonna go with this small quick lineup, we'll let's press a little more. There we go, Philip. Oh, smoked the layup. Can't have that. Just smoked it. That's tough. Thought we were gonna get a dunk too. Man, these young bigs are getting beat up on the glass. Monk. There we go. Wide open. Oh! They're gonna there not counting that one. Unfortunately. I thought they might. It was a big dunk. There we go. I thought we were gonna put that in. There we go. Following up his miss. That's Jalen Monk. I think got our last 2 baskets, I think. Phillip. Can't get it to go.
Offensive interference.
Oh, and then he interfered.
Substitution on the court.
Man, that's tough. I didn't think it was going to drop. I just wanted to tip it back in. That's really tough. He had some nice moments last year, especially in the conference tournament. He was playing really well. Here we go. Forcing him out of bounds. See if we can beat him up the floor. Rain Hell, putting it up, gets fouled. I think this is an opportunity for him to score his first points.
6. Team foul.
Slightly early, makes the free throw. Perfect release. Not too bad of a release. Here we go. Raynell. Got it. Nice finish. A little bit of traffic. I don't really want to take this group out. We'll roll with it. Give the freshmen some run. Very talented freshmen, I should say. Wow. Nice move. Right now. Putting it up. Blocked? I don't know if it was, but they're going to give us the bucket. I think they will. Or this might be 1-1. 7 fouls. Ricky gets the lay. Here we go, Ricky, running the floor. Takara getting some run. He was not playing a lot at the end of last season. Started off as a starter. Raynell gets fouled. He's playing well. Hey, I want to see if they counted his last one. You guys probably know. If you're in the chat, please let me know. Yeah, they did count it. He's got 6.
Substitution on the court.
There we go. Oh, trying to take it in there strong. Oh, Seth with the swat. I don't know if that was a three-point attempt. Deep two, but not in my house. The team's looking good. There we go, Max. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, and that wasn't great either. All right. There we go. Easy bucket. Almost a 20-point lead. Murray State's calling a timeout. Bring Leo back in the game. We'll go with our starting group again.
Substitution on the court.
Big dunk! Great cut. Great cut from Leo. That was easy. Breaking down this press pretty easily. Over the back. Puts us on the line. Can't be doing that. Drew makes the first. Try to get some better releases. But they've been breaking down this press pretty easily. This gave some teams in the league fits last year. Some of the worst competition. It worked against Michigan State too. It didn't work against a lot of the Power 5 teams we played. Ricky? Nope. Thought I'd give him an opportunity to put it up. Come on, boys, let's get back. Drew. Deep attempt. Seth, getting the rebound. I don't think Drew realized how wide open he was at first. Ended up being more of a pass anyways. Man. Seth keeps stepping up on that. And the point guard is pretty good. He knows where to go with it every time. Oh, nice move inside. There we go, Ricky. Can this... Oh, it's got a chance! Aww. Usually they're like way out to the right or way out to the left. That would actually hit the rim. Man, we're blowing them away. It was close early, but 47-22 is your score. Eagles on top here in this early first game of the season, non-conference action. Max has got 11. I think he had our first 8, first 9, something like that. So most of those came early. We started mixing up the lineups from there. Obviously, this game is a blowout. So, I don't know. He was on pace for like a 40-point game at one point, but I don't know. I don't know if he'll get there. We want to keep everybody healthy. Yeah, we got the backups in to start the second half. Oh, Phillip. That's a run out. Can't be turning it over like that. Here's Rowe through the lane. Beating the press all by himself. I think that might be his first bucket of the night. It's a good first bucket of his career, if that is, in fact, the first bucket. I think it might have been. Monk, no. Can't get the short J to fall. Oh. Getting Dave on the reach.
First team foul. Dominic French.
We're not having too tough of a time breaking this down. Let's try to get a screen here. Dave! Oh, got the open look. Man, nobody's converting. Out of this second group. Let's run an action. Why not? There we go. Brandon with the bucket. Right now. Making the little mid-range J. Man, he's got an interesting shot, to say the least. It's a bit ugly. All right, let's I like this lineup. Move some guys around. Also, I think next time out we need to adjust. It's a dumb reach, Drew. Next time out, we need to adjust and stop pressing these guys so much because it's just kind of cruel at some point. There we go. I like Leo. I feel like we're finally getting some offense from underneath. Besides Drew, of course. But he's such a multifaceted scorer. There we go. A little crossover. Yeah, Drew's definitely not a post-up big. I know we got him in the lineup as a power forward, but he's more of like a... Not to say that he's Kevin Durant, but more of a Kevin Durant type big. Turn around. Oh, I thought he had a step. Oh, little tip. There we go. I got to guard the big man. Just throwing it up, letting him get a little run out dunk. You don't see that every day. I like these dribble handoffs. I wonder if there's a way to like kind of initiate that. I haven't figured it out yet. Oh, little alley-oop. Wasn't a dunk, but it was still pretty. Freshman to freshman. Nope. Dave can't put it in. Max can't finish. Max gets swatted. He had opportunities. It's a little out of the ordinary for Max. He's usually pretty much money around the basket. All right, here's an opportunity for redemption. Raynell putting it in. He's had a great debut.
Defensive foul.
All right.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
I'm going to call timeout after this free throw and call the dogs off with the press. Or you know what? I probably can do it under coaching. Maybe not, though. Yeah, maybe not.
Timeout on the floor.
Press settings. Back to occasionally. Oh, points of emphasis. How about no turnovers? I'm going to be like a little coach for fifth graders. You got to make 5 passes before you can score. That's 2, coach. There we go. I think that was 5. Oh, nice little backdoor feed. Phillip has not had the game I was hoping for. Obviously, still lots of time. Takari
Foul call. That's his first personal foul.
pulling the three. Why not?
Team foul.
I don't know if we want him doing that when we're not up 30. But right now, why not? There we go. Great fast break.
Timeout on the floor.
Let's give Ricky some more minutes. I don't think he's gotten that many.
Substitution on the court.
Oh, just probing and probing and probing, eventually just taking it to the rack. Nice take. Pull up. Someone was cherry picking. There we go. Brandon with the little face-up action.
French.
This is an opportunity to get Ricky a shot here. There's an open look. Buries that. It's a horrible shot. Let's see if we can. There we go. BA. Making plays. We're overwhelming them with size. I think I'm starting to figure out how to kind of enter the ball into the paint and get it to the bigs. Because, I mean, I'll post up occasionally, but it's hard to score out of the post up. Great finish. Let's go, Dakari. I think the most we've ever scored in a game is 90. We're on pace to maybe do that here. I think it's possible. There we go. Ricky making another one. I think I might have just been releasing too early with his jumper. Hedges taking another three. I feel like we've just seen some of the worst shot selection from this Murray State team. Like, just some horrible shot selection, frankly. Dave just blowing them away. There we go. Drew with the little post fade. Showing off his skill. Raynell can't do everything down low. Oh, trying to force the ball in there. And Max with the foul. Thought I saw an opportunity to get a strip. Here we go. Opportunity in transition. Oh, who got that tip? JC. Man, they're just chucking them up. There we go. Raynell with another bucket. Don't press us. Unless you're Arizona, who pressed the crap out of us in the tournament. And, all right, Dave. Really made us look like the low to mid major that we are. And they only went to the Sweet 16. It wasn't like we lost to... Oh, what a great show of passing. We're looking like the Globetrotters out here. Now look at that, just like that. A bucket away from 90. See if we can set our program all-time high here on opening night. It's the shooter. Forcing a miss. Let's get a little action here for Max. Little fade away. Just kind of wanted to see what he could do. I think he can make that shot. There we go, Max. Max for three. Bang. I think those are his first points of the second half. Man, if he's in rhythm, though, knockdown after knockdown. Pull up. Contested. Drew getting the bucket. That's a goaltend. Easy call. Easy, easy call. That's 12 for Drew. All right, we're putting the backups in the game. .40 rebounds. Oh, little goaltend. Leo punched it out of the basket. We're calling timeout. This is unacceptable late. All the buckets were given up. No, honestly, I just want to get in. Oh! I guess since we got more guys on the roster now, our walk-ons are not on the game roster. That's sad. All right, we'll keep the group we got out there. I wanted to see if we could get Sam Schroeder in the game. He'll have to dress. We'll have to make sure he dresses for some games. Oh, one last dunk for the road. Leo had a great first game. Man, I'm really stoked about this recruiting class. Nope, we're not going for the bucket. Game is out of hand. Just dribble out the clock. Is it more disrespectful to dribble out the clock or to go dunk that? I don't know. We're dribbling it out. 95-49 is your final. EMU over Murray State. I wish we could hear what Greg had to say about that, but since I got the announcers turned off, it turns him off too, unfortunately. But your player of the game, Leo Nelson. Well deserved, I think. I'm pretty impressed with the way he played. Couple hammer dunks. Shot above 50%. 20-point lead. Fewer than 10 team turnovers. That's awesome. 40% shooting. I wonder what we can unlock with all these credits. I know there's some jerseys in there. Might have to see. Raynell Cool led the team in scoring. 16. Nice night. Max had 14. I think 10 of that was in the first 3 minutes and then just kind of quieted down. Drew had 12. Seth had 11. Ricky had 9. Thought he actually shot the ball well too, which is not something that we could say about him much last year. Maybe we're figuring it out. Leo had a solid 8 and 8. Drew had 8 rebounds. Brandon had 8, 8 and 5. JC played well. I thought Jalen played well. Dave Rowe, not the, loudest start, but I thought he was solid. 4 assists. Only 1 turnover. How many turnovers did Max have? 2. Not bad. The only guy I didn't think played well, I even thought Dakari played well in very limited minutes, obviously, was Phillip. I don't think he played well at all, unfortunately. He had his moments last year, but tonight was not his night. Missed an easy layup, maybe 2 easy layups. So, all right. It's game 1 in the books. Big win. Big win. All right, with that one down, we're going to have to hit some recruiting so we don't get behind on it. So I think we need to go hard after the guys that we really want. And Joe Attaway is my number 1 target. We visited him at home. Oh, we can already offer him a scholarship. Great. Okay. We're going to do that then. I don't have a full scout, but I am confident we're going to scout another one of his games. Herman Johnson. Just going to keep emailing him, having head coach call him, just to try to get that interest up. Leo Wren's another one we've visited. I'm pretty interested in him. Oh, we can invite him to campus already? Is he too far away to like scout? It's weird. Let's make sure we're emailing everyone we can. And then I guess I don't know if the junior college guys can visit or not. They should be able to. It doesn't make sense if they can't. I guess they're in season theoretically. We're thinking about this like real life. Do I not have enough time or points left to have Ren come visit anymore? All right, it's unfortunate. So we only got the one scholarship out there. I'm feeling pretty comfortable leaving the rest of these recruiting points on the table. I know if we do that, kind of what it does for you is that you get to use them in the off season. So I'm okay leaving some points on the table for now that we get to use on the back end when we have a better picture of like which guys we can actually end up landing. Attaway, we're slowly climbing on. Starting to figure out, man, he's going to be a tough player. We need to really, really stay after him. We've offered him. Let's go scout him again. Let's make sure we're calling the foreigner. The foreigner! We've had a lot of luck with the foreign kids. Let's have Edens go check out Leo Wren. And Ernesto. And we're going to have Boykins go see Chauncey at home. I don't think. Okay, we have done a home visit with him. I'm going to try to be smart with the scholarships I hand out, so we don't have anybody commit quick and take one of them. Because that's sort of what happened last year with the center who's on our roster. I'm forgetting his name. I'm drawing a blank. Chris Stone. He just, like, I offered it as a backup plan, and then he was quick. He was, like, on it. And so he's on the roster now. I'm happy to have him, but he was definitely not my first choice. All right, emails. Niagara. We match up pretty evenly. All right, the reason we are playing Niagara, and I'm going to sim this one, is There's a player on Niagara, and you guys might remember him if you've been watching the series. But if we go to their conference, I think they're in the Metro Atlantic. Yep. Mr. Jeffrey Restrepo, who we were going after hard, really wanted him, and he just committed right out from under us. And it was brutal. It was right after the season. It was right after we lost against Arizona. And so now, forever, he is persona non grata in Ypsilanti. So we'll keep an eye on him. And then we're playing Loyola for the same reason. We lost. Where am I looking? They're in the horizon, aren't they? Not anymore, but they were at the time. Zach Stone, who I thought we were going to get. We lost him to Loyola. So I'm actually happy with the way it worked out. He's only a 63. I think our recruits were better. But that's why we're playing Niagara. We're playing Brown because they just offered my little brother. So shout out to him. You know who you are. He's watching right now. But we're gonna play them and hopefully dominate them. But if he ends up going there, we will be rooting for them in real life. All right, let's simulate to this Niagara game. We're gonna simulate it. Oh, we take the L. Not what you want to see. Oh, 1-1. That hurts. I really thought we were gonna win. Restrepo only had 4. Okay, that makes me feel good. Didn't have a good game. Drabin had 19. Foy had 13. And we were winning at half. Eastern Max had a really good game. Ray had a horrible game. Ricky, you might be getting the slip, man. Seth, not a good shooting game. Drew, not a good shooting game. Leo boarded it really well, but didn't score a lot. Dave, only 4. We just didn't play well. Well, it kind of adds up. All right, we're going to simulate to this Brown game. We're going to play the first round of our Thanksgiving tournament. Why not? Going to simulate this. Ooh. 2-point loss. All right. I thought we were going to be 3-0 going into this tournament, but we are not having the start that, wanted to have to the year. Tuka Dorovic. Man. 16, 14, 14. Max had another great game. Okay. Ricky redeemed himself. That's why you don't make snap decisions, but Seth didn't play well. Right now, didn't do much. Dave didn't do much. Drew didn't play a bad shooting night for Drew. Just not a good performance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We had 10 guys play. Okay, that's kind of what I'm looking for here early in the season. That hurts a little bit. Remember, though, we had a bad start to the season last year. I got you with a follow. Can you sub to my YouTube channel, DH Baller? Yeah, I'll give it a look, man. 100%. Appreciate the follow. Thanks for checking in. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. I'll definitely give it a look. What kind of content are you putting together? Is it 2K stuff or? Take a look at recruiting. We'll do that after the game. Mississippi Valley State. I could not tell you. Okay. They're in the SWAC. Is this the SWAC? Yeah, it's the SWAC, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Mississippi Valley State. Not a very good team, not a lot of shooting. Let's see if we can get off the schneid. I'm excited about this one because apparently we aren't as good as I thought we were. So this is a big opportunity. You got to take advantage of this. We can't be losing these non-conference games to Ivy League schools and Metro Atlantic schools. It's just not good. All right. I thought this was the FIU tournament. I thought we were gonna have some fun in the sun, but I guess this is Anchorage, Alaska. So, welcome to Anchorage. Welcome to the top of the world. This is actually exciting. I'm glad we did this. All right. So a little Alaska shootout. Last year we were in California. This year got some warm. Last year we got some warm weather. This year we're gonna freeze our ass off. But exciting. I like the court. That logo is super cool too. Oh my god. I finally won a tip. Seth puts it up right away. 3-point lead. We're coming out and pressing. Pressing, and we're in the 1-3-1. That's what I like to see. Drew, open look. 2 for 2. Off to a hot start. All right, that's got to be our ball. Yep. I like these Mississippi Valley jerseys.
Violation.
5 seconds, closely guarded. I didn't even know that was like an official rule. You should let me ISO as long as I want to ISO. It's a stupid turnover. Stupid rule. It's all good though. There we go. Drew with the post hook. Right up and off the glass. Hot start. think we all knew this wasn't a very good team. Little reverse dunk for Max on the break. Good opportunity for us to get ourselves right, get back to 500. All right, here's a... Oh! Little miscommunication. Max with the slam. 2 baskets, 2 turnovers for him. One of those was miscommunication, though, and one of them was a very stupid call that I don't think I've seen called anywhere else besides middle school basketball. Ricky, just pulling. It's in his nature. Oh, that's a stupid call. That's a stupid call. And they're going to call a foul? Or a shooting foul? It's unbelievable. All right. Mississippi Valley's got their first 2 of the game. Raynell banging in the 3. It's a nice feed from Drew. Oh no, that was Dave Rowe. That was Dave. Screwed up his moment. He hasn't played real well to start the season, but he's coming on strong now. Alright, let's keep this group. But let's put these guys away. Bring out the press. Press after makes. Oh, that was wide open. That's one way to keep a team in the game. Max wide open. It's a good look. Oh, can't finish the fast break lay. There we go. Another one for Dave. Max making the extra pass. Dave making him pay. We almost had a turnover there. There we go. Drew with another big bucket. Easy drop step. Max, easy finish. Oh, Max. Max with the take, forcing it down. Inside. Ooh. Almost had the steal. Lair ball. Oh, Dave with the dunk. I wasn't sure he'd be able to elevate there. Doesn't have the greatest hops in the world. Let's bring Seth back in. Let's bring Ricky back in. Let's give Brandon some run.
Substitution on the court.
I like what this group's been doing so far. Let's give them space. Let's let them shoot. That was a nice finish. That's gotta be a make, and yes it is. Let's go, Seth. Get in there. Oh, no. Dave with the steal. And the fast break finish. Let's go. 10 points for Dave Rowe. Shoot it. All right. Maybe not the best decision to back off. Made us pay. Dave Rowe inside. Little mid-range pull-up. I like what this group has. I'm kind of shocked they lost the last 2 games. I mean, I'm curious to see, what the simulation kind of takes into account. I know they were close. But I mean, there's some good players on this team. Oh my goodness, we can't get a stop. Well, we're forcing missed shots, but we can't get a rebound. Forcing deflections. Oh my god. Took him 5 tries. Oh, just manhandling. I was trying to just slip around him, and I got stuck in the pass, like the pass icon view. It wouldn't let me shoot. He made it anyways. Dave's playing really well, but let's bring Max back in. Let's give Philip some run. See if he can play a little bit better than he's been playing. Other than that, I'm going to keep the group the same. And this isn't even a tight game. I know the SWAC is one of the worst conferences pretty much every year. One of two. I think it's that and the MEAC. But I didn't expect to blow them out like Alabama playing like an FCS football team. Alright. Should stop talking, apparently. Maybe they should get back on defense. Ricky with the finish. There we go, Ricky. Ricky letting it fly. Maybe not the best decision. I think I just got to hang on to the shoot button a split second longer. Oh! I thought I could fit that one through. That was athletic. Oh! Oh! I don't know what Max was trying to do, force the foul, but whatever it was, it worked.
Remaining.
Oh. I thought I was going to get an easy little post hook. It's not quite the way it turned out. Oh! Is that Drew taking the charge? I think so. I don't know if we've ever gotten a charge call go our way before. All right. You gotta be a little more patient on offense. All right, let's see if we can hold him here. All right, a little bit of time left. Let's see if we can get one up. Right now, no. Took the opportunity, though. He tried it. They've had some good moments in the first half. The game in hand, we're going to roll with that second unit here to start. Oh, great move. And Valley had a horrible start, but it'll pull up. Jalen saw the big man coming into the paint. He's like, I'd rather settle for the mid-range. And he can make that shot. Oh, easy block. Another one. Dakari, big dunk, hammer. Let's go, Dakari. Even though he's capable of some highlights. Doesn't always score the most, but if you get him on the fast break. Wow. All right. Gotta guard him. You gotta guard him. He had multiple opportunities to shoot. There we go. Right now, putting it up. That possession was a cluster.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal
And right now follows.
first team foul
All right, we're making some changes.
on the court.
Still got the backups in the game. I think we do give the starters a little bit more run here. All right, Takari. No, was that McBride? I think that was McBride. Big dunk. Big gawk back. They're just trying to play bully ball, back us down. Oh, BA. I thought we were going to get the alley-oop. We went for the alley-oop. But I like that, BA going up and getting it. Alright, starters. This is not the easy starter lineup I wanted. Let's go starters and Brandon Akers. Since he's been balling. Lopez with the over the back. Guard him. I guess it worked out. Wow. I thought he knocked it off one of us. Big save. Max. All the way to the rim. Can't give that up. Wow, okay. A little up and under. There we go. Easy bucket for Drew. Getting it to go. Oh, it's the second time we've had that happen. Man, these refs are with the quick whistle. I mean, maybe it's the whole being up 30 piece, but it's 5 seconds being closely guarded. There we go. Right now. There we go, Dave. I don't know why he didn't just dunk it. All right, back to Eastern. There's another layup. Jalen Monk with the dunk. Giving us too many easy baskets. Can't win a basketball game playing like that.
Substitution on the court.
McBride in, Akers out. We're just going completely small here. Coach is just deciding to get experimental. That didn't work on the first possession. Dave getting fouled. I don't know. I thought that was clean. Thought that was really clean, actually. He's got a pretty easy release. All right, as far as subs. I don't want to see anybody get injured. Game is in hand, but we got to make sure we get guys some reps. I'm good with this lineup.
Substitution on the court.
Oh, there we go. Little pull-up drops for Jalen. Why didn't he shoot that three? Wide open corner three. Here we go, Rick. Ricky with the fast break lay. All right, let's see if we can free somebody up for a three. If you're going to leave him wide open, we'll take that. All right. There's a lot of standing around, not a lot of urgency. I mean, Ricky with the over the back foul. Ricky, you're not going to get a rebound, man. All right, who are we bringing in? I'm seeing a lot of the starting group. I thought I had an easy layup there off that screen. Had a whole half of the court to work with. Max, turn around. Bang! No need to be doing that, but I guess when you're up nearly 50, why not? I have just decided to let go of my need for realistic gameplay playing this game. It's too much fun. Just let it go. Bang. Yes, sir. You can't leave him open. And we continue to press. Trying to get some realistic gameplay. Kind of simulate a what we would do in a real game. Let's turn off the press. We'll turn it off. We're up almost 50. Not the most exhilarating basketball today, quite frankly.
Substitution on the court.
But it's good to see the boys get a big win, always. All right, Phillip. There we go. He finally has a good moment. He has too much potential. To been playing this way to this point this year. There we go. Dave Rowe, 20-point game. We like turned off the press, coach. What happened? Press off. There we go. Brandon Akers. I was trying to take a turnaround with Philip. Didn't really ended up being one. Here we go, Dakari. That's 90 points. Maybe we can beat the all-time program high of 95 we set the last game. Maybe. I don't know if we'll try. If it ends up, we'll dribble out the clock at some point. Man, Mississippi Valley just doesn't seem to be really trying to score. Blocked. Trying to take it inside. Doesn't go. I don't think we're going to set that all-time high. Phillip to the basket. Let's go. Big bucket. I like how he used the hezzy right there. Still mastering the moves. I usually just try to pass and shoot threes. Blocking foul.
Substitution on the court.
Oh, coach decided to put in the starters. All right. It wasn't me. Let's see if we can run something. Let's make the most of this. Let's get a screen. Drew, turn around. Almost had the tip. And that's it. Oh no, it's not it. .1 on the clock. Man, what a blowout. Just inbound it. That's the game. We're moving on to the championship game of, I think this is the FIU Invitational. I thought it was going to be the Florida International. We're going to Miami, but you know, instead we're in Alaska. So, you know, we'll see here. I'm going to check what the tournament is real quick. But let's see who we play for the title too. We're giving Phillip the game-changing performance. It just has to be based on that one dunk. That was a monster dunk. Let's take a look at the team stats. Dave popping off for the first time of his young career. A 20-piece. Almost perfect from the field. He played awesome. Max had 18. Great game for him. Drew had 11. Really nice night. Only missed the last shot, the little turnaround at the, you know, almost end of the game. Jalen had 9. Ricky had 6. Only 3 for 7, but I took some horrible threes. Seth had 6. It's kind of spread the scoring load around. Leo is the only guy that played and didn't score. But he did some good things for us. How many minutes did he get? Only 11. Yeah, nobody played a whole lot. It was just a blowout all around. As for the Mississippi Valley State, what's their mascot? The Delta Devils? Delta Devils. Steve Foy had 11. Nobody played well. Man, look at those percentages. Horrible. That's a game to forget. All right, looks like we're playing VMI for the title. Let's see what they did to get here. They beat Centenary. I think I looked this school up because I didn't know who they were, and I feel like I have a pretty good knowledge of college basketball. The game's from 2007, and they haven't been a Division I school in since 2009. So they made this game, but they dropped out of Division I pretty quickly afterwards. They're D3 now. So if you've never heard of them, welcome to the club. Yeah, FIU Holiday Classic. It's weird. We're playing it in Alaska. But got VMI next. That should be, I think it should be a win. Their RPI is better, but their record is better. But on paper, it looks like our team is better. So we got that upcoming. That's going to be the next episode. So looking forward to that. Hopefully we can get above 500. And then got a couple fun ones for you. We got the rivalry with Oakland. I don't know if I'm going to be playing that one on stream or off stream, but I will play it. The game against Michigan. Michigan State. We got a game against Purdue, who I believe has Jaden Ivey on the roster. We will be playing that one on stream, definitely. I'll definitely play Michigan on stream. Definitely play Michigan State. We'll play Purdue on stream. We'll see if we play Detroit on stream. But then it's into the conference slate. But I'm excited about this team. I think we have some potential and an opportunity to do better than the last group did. So I think that's going to be it for today's stream. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. I had a ton of fun. I hope you did as well. But with that, I will see y'all next time. Peace.